Shalom, shalom. Welcome, everybody. I got to get Zoom open. And tonight is our 5th health class. And what are we studying health for? Because in the world we live in today and all its corruption, it's much better to know what to eat and what to do to stay healthy than to need pharmaceuticals and doctors, since everything is money motivated. And what am I saying? Pharmaceutical companies would much prefer that you be, not you, let's say a person, uh, be sick and maintain the sickness in order that they can make money by selling their drugs. So, and they're brainwashing the doctors, giving them free trips to places and whatever to push their drugs, you know? So we live in a very interesting upside down world, no? Let me see if I reach one lady quickly who's the motivation behind making these classes. And let's see. Okay. There it is. Let's see if we find her. Anyway, let me see if I open the Zoom at the same time. There it is.
I just lit my menorah, Yiska.
Okay, you should know that I'm making a health class now because you asked me to. And we're on Zoom and on YouTube and on the conference center.
So maybe I'll listen to it while I'm sitting with the menorah.
Yeah, so you'll tell me if you want the conference center, then I'll just leave you on the phone. But
no, I can watch YouTube on my phone.
Excellent, then we're good because it's already on.
Okay.
Okay, sweetheart.
Okay.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. Yo, I'm sitting
and
here.
Mashiach now.
Amen. I'm sitting in front of the Hanukkah also. Oh,
okay.
Hashem.
Oh. All right. And then I want to give you the name of my friend, Nechama Banish, who's living in the Dakotas right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely connect
my neighbor,
us.
her husband's working there in a hospital somewhere.
Wow.
There's nothing Jewish around them. She was really happy. I gave her I spelled out your name for her, and I gave it to her. But I think maybe it'd be nice to make a direct connection, to say hello or something.
Send me her number after class. Text it.
Okay.
Because I don't answer calls if I don't know the number because too many wackies today.
All right. I'll send you her number.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I hope you enjoy the class.
Yes, I'm sure I will. I'm going to tune in just now. I just taking a little bit of food with me to sit next to the menorah.
Yeah, no,
because I just got home.
Me too.
Okay. All right.
Zide the bench, honey.
Okay, honey. Thank you.
Okay. We're ready to go. We have YouTube. The only thing we're missing is the conference center. Let me see if Rebbitzin can come in, because if she can't, then we don't need that music for sure now. You want to call let Dickman, see if he's feeling well and wants to come into the class on health. In the meantime, I'll call Rebbitzin Katz, and we're about to get started. Don't lose your patience. Let me see. I'm looking for Rebbitzin Katz. Here we go. Let's see. One more minute and we'll get started. Let me see where it is. Everybody wait.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Health class is starting. YouTube, Zoom, and Conference Center if you're coming in. Because if not, I don't want that music playing.
Yeah, I'm not sure because it's still Hanukkah bit.
Okay, so then just call my phone direct if you want to hear the class.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. There you go. We're getting started now. Okay. Welcome those who are interested in obtaining and maintaining and sustaining health. I believe it's a very important part of life, and I very much, uh, I've never been this health food fanatic where everything had to be so, because for years everything that we had was basically natural. I mean, if we bought fruit, it was fruit, and if we bought veggies, it's veggies. But the world we're living in today has what's called GMOs. What is a GMO? And we spoke about this in another class, so I'm not going to get into a lot of details. But I wanted to say your meat is the finished. You hear that beep beep beep? That's what that is. Yeah. You'll have to grab a plate from over there, one of those plates, any plate. The meat is in the middle of this purple table. Is the red handled stuff? That's the meat silverware. You see it? No, the purple table. In the middle there is the red things with red handles. Stop. Yeah, that's all meat. Baruch Hashem. Okay. So, what is a GMO? A GMO is a genetically modified organism. What is that? Well, being everything is, everybody's looking to make more money and more money, scientists took seeds of natural plants from God into a laboratory and genetically modified the plants, the seed, so that when it was planted, A, it would grow bigger and more crops. B, it would, if the bugs tried to eat it, it would harm the bugs. And so they also found that at certain times of the harvest, if they did something to the plants, it brought even more seeds when it was time to get the seeds from the plant. Well, that all sounds great and dandy, but the problem lies in the fact that they took what was God made and they made man made out of it. And right now, in this world around us, there are a lot of people with autoimmune diseases. And a lot of experiments and scientific research, and basically, doctors' offices can probably even tell you, although doctors believe more in chemicals than natural. And Maimonides, who was a great scholar of Torah and a doctor, and he said, let thy food be thy medicine. But in order for food to be thy medicine, you need to be able to find and purchase organics or non-GMO. How can we be sure it's really what it says it is? We cannot, because even in the FDA, Obama put some who knows what. So what I'm trying to say is that better to be safe than sorry. And yeah, a lot of, like in Baltimore, it's such a challenge to find organics and non-GMOs. There's a store there called Mom's, which I went to, and they even have organic challah, which is a miracle. But in New York, it's much easier to find things. Uh, Walmart takes a major in organics these days, at least most that I've been to. The one in Baltimore is a little slacked off, but the rest of them are pretty good. But in any case, it's very important, especially fruits and vegetables. There are certain things that are more important to have organic than others. And some of those things are bread for sure, because that was the first thing that was made into GMOs was the breads and the bread flours and different things on that level. And the other things are, if I'm not mistaken, the orange fruit, what is it called? Papaya. Also they messed with. But that's not all. It's good to check and make sure. Yep. The organics are mostly found, I found when I was traveling, in the freezer department. And Walmart has their own line called Great Value or who knows what. Yes, it's OU. And they have organic fruits and organic vegetables frozen. And the price is not so bad. There's another couple brands, I don't have them offhand, that we find in the supermarket here. But what you will notice is that some the supermarkets that have focus on it, and the other ones don't have. All right, so let's continue on. We wanted to tell people about, uh, in the olden days, aspirin was great. Nobody had harm from it and whatever. But as I said, as they keep making things cheaper and whatever, uh, even that, it's better to stay away from chemicals. So, aspirin is made from a natural substance called willow before they add the chemicals. And willow can be sold in a supplement, either online or you can call me and I'll give you the phone number of the company. But they make willow supplements. It's willow bark extract, or it's a few different types of willow. They're all good instead of aspirin. They all have health benefits and not harmful. Let me see if I can get Mr. Google here. Hey Google, the health benefits of willow.
On the website mountsinai.org, they say, the bark of white willow contains salicin, which is a chemical similar to aspirin. In combination with the herb's powerful anti-inflammatory plant compounds, salicin is thought to be responsible for the pain-relieving and anti-inflammatory effects of the herb. People also sometimes ask me, is willow a medicinal plant? Do you want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website sciencedirect.com, they say, the willow tree is a symbolic medicinal plant that has been associated with the discovery of aspirin, chemically known as acetylsalicylic acid, or salicylate, which still offers surprises as a revival drug.
Very good. So as we can see, all of you guys who have been using aspirin, it's time to switch over to willow. And yes, I've been there, done that. I've taken it. It's fine. It does good. It does the same. But it doesn't poison because there's no chemical in it. Now, it's very important to know, and I'm going to do a quick repass on some of the things from last week's class also. And that is to know that there is a chemical in the air these days, in the water, in the air. They even found it in the milk of milking mothers that have babies. And it's called, the commercial name is Roundup Ready. The chemical name is called Glyphosate. This is a very, very scary substance that was made by a company called Monsanto in California. And they're being sued royally for it. Just recently in the past year, Bayer bought them out. So I'm not sure who's in court. But they're being sued because that chemical has caused a lot of problems to a lot of people. Why? It's a mineral chelator. What does that mean? That means that it takes minerals out of the body. And why does that matter? Because for the body to absorb any vitamins, it needs minerals as a prerequisite. So, things like potassium is a mineral. Vitamin D is a mineral. There are various, as a matter of fact, probably the computer will tell us the list of minerals. But it's very important to know in today's world, a lot of companies have already caught up with the information on that. And like if you go to koshervitamins.com, you will find out that if you look for a multivitamin from them, a lot of them now read multivitamin and mineral. Why? Because of this situation with the glyphosate. Person does not have to go out of their way. Glyphosate is sold as a herbicide to kill bugs off of plants. It was patented as an antibiotic. Oh my goodness, talk about craziness. But the most important is that it can go into the air, into the rainwater, into the clouds, into the rivers. So it's very hard for anyone to avoid that. So what we can do to maintain and sustain health is to make sure that we either there's plenty of supplements these days that are minerals, or we can get those vitamins with minerals that are made multi, or we can find out what are some of the natural things that have minerals. Now, the problem with that is that it says even in the Torah that every 7 years the land was to rest, and that was told to the farmers. So the problem is that the farmers these days don't let nothing rest. Everything is money, money, money. And so it has been scientifically proven that the fruits and vegetables in today's world don't even have 50% of the nutrients they once had when our parents were children. And they're on and on and on. So it's very important to supplement in today's world. And kosher supplements are good. If you cannot find something kosher, as long as it says vegan or vegetarian, or in these days, thank God for the vegans, they're making capsules that are called veggie caps. Those are safe and kosher for Jewish people. Going on. So now we spoke, and about Roundup Ready or glyphosate. It's amazing because we look around us in this world we're in at the moment, and there are people that are fat as a horse. Unbelievable. And even though they're so fat, they're starving to death because they don't know about the minerals. Hey Google, a list of minerals.
I found 3 on the website uwaterloo.ca. Click on a mineral name to learn more about it. Fluorite, gypsum, sodalite, magnetite, copper, quartz, mica, and pyrite, calcite, labradorite.
Most of those you will find in a multivitamin with minerals. Let's see. Hey Google, foods with vitamin D.
I found 5 on the website webmd.com. Foods that provide vitamin D include fatty fish like tuna, mackerel, and salmon. Foods fortified with vitamin D, like some dairy products, orange juice, soy milk, and cereals. Beef liver, cheese, and finally, egg yolks.
Wow. So there's no excuse. There's plenty of places to get that. And we also have, let me see. Hey Google, is potassium a mineral?
On the website hsph.harvard.edu, they say, potassium is an essential mineral that is needed by all tissues in the body. It is sometimes referred to as an electrolyte because it carries a small electrical charge that activates various cell and nerve functions.
So know that potassium not only does that, but regulates the liquids in the body. If a person is constantly swollen, if a person, let me see, there are quite a few different, well, if you go onto YouTube and do a search for potassium deficiency, maybe he can tell us. 1 second. Hey Google, what are symptoms of potassium Deficiency.
According to Mayo Clinic, low potassium, a low level of the electrolyte potassium in the blood.
Okay, so you just told us what it is. Symptoms of potassium deficiency. Hey Google, symptoms of potassium deficiency.
I found 8 on the website medanta.org. What are the signs and symptoms of potassium deficiency? Here are the first 3. Weakness, fatigue, cramps in muscles and legs that may result in total inability to move, tingling or numbness in the body, and nausea, vomiting. Want me to tell you more?
Yes.
Alright, here's 3 more. Bloating, constipation, abdominal cramps, excessive urination and the urge to drink water frequently, and heart palpitations. By the way, if you want to see the whole list, you can check out the link I just sent to your phone.
So know that one of the symptoms of a lack of potassium is arrhythmia. So people who could be freaking out because their heart is doing some jumping and whatever. So a doctor wants to give medicine for that. And all that would be needed is potassium is sold as a supplement. The average intake is 99 milligram. I take more than that. The good thing about supplements is most of them can be taken in any amounts. In fact, they even found that vitamin C, taken in large dosages, can not only help the immune system, but it also takes free radicals out of the body. And free radicals the body produces, but they're harmful. And vitamin C in excess is even being used in today's world for people that have illnesses that the medical field says are not curable. They're curing them with mega dosages of vitamin C. So the most important supplements, I would say, if a person is just beginning, would be B12, 5,000 milligram. B12 comes in either cyanocobalamin or methylcobalamin. Methylcobalamin is much easier for the body to absorb, and therefore it is a better quality of B12. Another one is the potassium. If your body doesn't need it, it'll come out with the liquid. Another one that's very important is D3. D3 does a lot of things with the cells and this and this and this. Now, know something about vitamins, and that is that vitamins, one works with the other, works with the other. It's like the hand bone is connected to the elbow bone. Remember that song? Anyway, it's that way with vitamins. If a person has a lot of vitamin C, but they don't have sufficient D or sufficient zinc or copper, different things, then the C doesn't work in its maximum capacity. So it's very important to get a multivitamin, and hopefully multivitamin and mineral, plus at least 1 to 2,000 milligrams of C daily. And I'm not giving you big dosages. This is beginning dosages. And a person should take D3. I would start with at least 1,000 milligrams or 2,000. I'm taking 10 to 15 because I found out that D also clears arteries and veins, keeps them clear. So on top of working with the C and doing other good things with the autoimmune, it also works with keeping the veins and the arteries clear. Zinc is another one that works specifically with the immunity. But let me see what we can get from this guy. Hey Google, the health benefits of zinc.
On the website healthline.com, they say, zinc is needed for DNA synthesis, immune function, metabolism, and growth. Do you want a little more context?
Yes. Yes.
Zinc may effectively reduce inflammation, boost immune health, reduce your risk of age-related diseases, speed wound healing, and improve acne symptoms.
Okay, so with the help of the Almighty, Hashem, we are going to try to bring next week's list of supplements will have to do with anti-aging. And I'm writing it down so I remember to look up everything. But there are a lot of supplements and foods in today's world that they have discovered are anti-aging. It's very important that we move around, that we do some walking, and I even have some weights here, and we have a trampoline, so if it's too cold to go out, it's very important to keep the movement of the body. I find it important to do toe touches, when you bend over and touch your toes or touch the floor or whatever, a certain amount of those a day. I'm trying to make a habit that every time I go to the bathroom, when I come out, I do tiptoes, I call it, where you rise up on the front of your foot and then come down with your heel about 10 times each time I go to the bathroom, which keeps the muscles of the legs in shape. One of the most healing ways, if there are things that need healing in the body, is to go for a couple weeks eating fruits and vegetables, staying on a somewhat vegan diet. I add eggs to that because eggs are one of the healthiest foods you can eat. They have all the vitamins. Make some boiled eggs, make some fried eggs, make some omelets. In fact, I many times will make an omelet full of mixed vegetables and peppers and mushrooms and you name it. And then I'll throw some challah Yisrael cheese on top, and we cut it like a pie, and it makes sandwiches. And it's, if you're on the go, you can take it with you to have lunch at work, whatever the case is. That is the healthiest food. One of the healthiest foods ever created were eggs. And of course, the veggies, the fruits, fruit juices. Nowadays, you can buy most juices in the store will have, some of them will have non-GMO labels. Make sure your fruits and vegetables, if at all possible, should be non-GMO. It is very important. So touching on some of the topics we were going to go over today are the different oils. When I was growing up, Mom always had a thing of Mazola oil in the cabinet. And they fried with it and did all kind of stuff. Mazola is good for the car. It's not good for a person. In today's world and how things are treated and done and created, even oil should be non-GMO. And for cooking, olive oil can denature, they call it. It can get ransomed from the heat alone. So you put it in the pot with some avocado oil, and by mixing it together, you can then use it to cook or fry. As we have latkes and whatever on Hanukkah, now it's a little late to tell you, but better late than never, no? Anyway, also, you need me to move? Why don't you just use it right there and put it back? Okay. Anyway, so olive oil is good. Avocado oil is good. Grape seed oil, it's questionable. Must be non-GMO. Let's see what the computer says. Hey, Google, the health benefits of grape seed oil.
On the website webmd.com, they say, grapeseed oil contains high levels of vitamin E, which has high antioxidant properties, and has shown to contribute to the reduction of damaged cells from free radicals in the body. This protection helps prevent heart disease and some cancers. I found an answer to another question on that topic. Is grapeseed oil better for you than olive oil? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website healthline.com, they say, Grapeseed oil and olive oil provide a similar set of nutrients, and both contain the same number of calories and amount of total fat per serving. However, while olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, grapeseed oil provides a higher amount of polyunsaturated fats and vitamin E.
Let's see. And so, I've used that many times, grapeseed. There's also another oil. Let me see if I remember. Well, there's MCT oil, which comes from coconuts, which is also another excellent oil. But this, let me ask if there's. Hey Google, the benefits and side effects of canola oil.
On the website healthline.com, they say, canola oil is widely considered to be a healthy oil as it's low in saturated fat and high in monounsaturated fat. Both monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats can improve cholesterol levels and lower your risk of heart disease. I also found an answer to this question. What are the benefits of canola oil? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website indiatoday.in, they say, canola oil contains both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which make it the healthiest cooking oil out there. Canola oil has 7% saturated fat, which helps cut cholesterol levels. It is rich in vitamins E and K, and reduces skin problems and aging signs like acne, fine lines, wrinkles, blemishes, and spots.
Hey Google, the health benefits of olive oil.
I found a list on the website healthline.com. Here are 11 health benefits of olive oil that are supported by scientific research. Here are the first 5. Olive oil is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats. Olive oil contains large amounts of antioxidants. Olive oil has strong anti-inflammatory properties. Olive oil may help prevent strokes. And olive oil is protective against heart disease. To see the whole list, follow the link I just sent to your phone.
So, there are definitely some good oils out there to use, but we want to stay away from what Grandma used to use, no? But in any case, oil is a very important substance in our diets, and a lot of people have been taught for many years now that oils or fats are not good for people, and also salt. Well, let me tell you something. Salt also regulates the water in the body. It's also a very necessary part of our diet. Hello, hello. Baruch Hashem. I'm making a class right now, but I'll be ended in a few minutes. But come to the door. My husband will let you in, and I'll probably be done by that time. Number 3, it's in the back of the building. Okay. No, please do, and please come by and spend some time. I have a lot I've done. On the card it says Yiskal Levinson. You see it? Okay. If you go to YouTube and put in Yiskal Levinson, which is the name of the channel, I'm live right now, as a matter of fact. This class I give on Sunday nights, a class on health. So yeah, this is a class on GMOs and da-da-da-da. But this morning we gave a class at 10 in the morning Dickinson time, and it was on Torah. My husband teaches first, what's called Chassidus. I don't know if you're familiar with that. But after that, then I teach something general public Torah, I call it. Yeah, and tomorrow we have a live class, which will not be on YouTube live. My husband's classes on Monday and Wednesday are on Zoom and a conference center. But if you call this number, you can listen to the class on my phone. And then I come in an hour later, which is at, let me see, our time it's 4:30, so 5:30. Tomorrow I come in on the YouTube live again. And that's Monday and Wednesday. Tuesday night and Thursday night is 8:30. And Tuesday night we teach Parsha of Torah. And Thursday night we teach Halakha, Torah laws. So you got the whole rundown. Come to the door. My husband will receive you. Maybe I'll be done by then. We'll see. All righty. Thank you for everything. Okay. Shalom. Sorry, I had to take that phone because we bumped into somebody in the street today, and we had lost touch, and then we got touch again. The young man we saw today is coming with his family to the door any minute, so please listen for the door, and you'll have to receive or accept them because I have to finish the class. Okay? And he said he's not going to stay right now because he has the whole family and everything. But see if you can make some kind of an appointment or arrangement with him to come back.
I'll have him call you.
Whatever. You know our schedule, so you know when you could.
I'll have him call you. Let's see what.
Okay, so let's continue on with the health class here. Let me see. Okay, there are various supplements, natural supplements, that can be used for people who have problems with sugar these days. A lot of these GMOs and whatever seem to cause havoc in a lot of people's systems where people have what they call type 2 sugar issues. I don't like to name the names of illnesses, so with the help of Hashem, you'll never hear me call illness by name. But anyway, some of the supplements, natural supplements for people with sugar issues is berberine, berberine root extract. That's a natural supplement. Hey Google, the health benefits of berberine.
Sorry, I don't have any information about that,
Okay.
but I found something related. Do you want to know what berberine does for the body?
Yes.
On the website healthline.com, they say, it has very impressive health benefits and affects your body at the molecular level. Berberine has been shown to lower blood sugar, cause weight loss, and improve heart health, to name a few. It is one of the few supplements shown to be as effective as a pharmaceutical drug.
And that is what it looks like, berberine. If anybody needs contact information to the company or whatever to order it, please call me after class. I'll be glad to share the information you need to be able to obtain it. So the next thing it's good for other things besides sugar, as we mentioned, B12, and B12 needs to be at least 5,000 milligrams. If you want to start with 1,000 and go up and up, that works. Like we said, there's methyl and there's cyano. You want methylcobalamin B12. Another one is ginseng. Ginseng is made in supplements these days. It's from the Orient, but it is good for many, many things. Let's see if I can get him to give us that information. Hey Google, the health benefits of ginseng.
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Hey Google, ginseng good for the body?
On the website healthline.com, they say, it could also help regulate blood sugar levels and have benefits for some cancers. What's more, ginseng may strengthen the immune system, enhance brain function, fight fatigue, and improve symptoms of erectile dysfunction.
Oh,
People also sometimes ask me, does ginseng make you last longer in bed? Do you want to hear the answer?
No, I don't, thank you. No. Anyway,
I fear my digital ears are full of wax. What do you need again?
I said no, thank you. Anyway.
Copy that.
Huh? Okay. Hey Google, benefits for the body of alpha lymphoic acid.
On the website nhs.uk, they say, Folic acid helps make healthy red blood cells, which carry oxygen around the body. If we do not have enough folic acid, the body can make abnormally large red blood cells that do not work properly.
Wow.
I also found an answer to this question. What is the benefit of folic acid? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website drugs.com, they say, folic acid helps your body produce and maintain new cells, and also helps prevent changes to DNA that may lead to cancer. As a medication, folic acid is used to treat folic acid deficiency and certain types of anemia caused by folic acid deficiency.
Oh. Hey Google, the benefits of alpha lymphoic acid.
On the website healthline.com, they say, alpha lipoic acid has strong antioxidant properties, which may reduce inflammation and skin aging, promote healthy nerve function, lower heart disease risk factors, and slow the progression of memory loss disorders. I found an answer to another question on that topic. What does alpha lipoic acid do for your body? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website mountsinai.org, they say, alpha lipoic acid is an antioxidant made by the body. It is found in every cell, where it helps turn glucose into energy. Antioxidants attack free radicals, waste products created when the body turns food into energy.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So as you can see, there are many, many, many things that can be used naturally that lower sugar without having to put chemicals in a person's body. But the medical field and the pharmaceutical field, they want to try to convince people that drugs are what they need. Like I said in the beginning of the class, according to the Maimonides was a scholar, a Torah scholar, and a doctor, very famous, and he said, let thy food be thy medicine. Therefore, it pays. I always say, is it worth what it costs? It's worth what it costs to learn to eat properly, to learn what your body needs, and to fulfill that need through food, through supplement, and not turn to drugs or chemicals for anything. I want to wrap up the class with one more very important pointer, and that is, hey Google, the health benefits of salt.
On the website health.qld.gov.au, they say, you might think this should mean you need to cut out salt completely, but salt is actually an important nutrient for the human body. Your body uses salt to balance fluids in the blood and maintain healthy blood pressure, and it is also essential for nerve and muscle function. I found an answer to another question on that topic. Is it good to eat salt every day? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website healthline.com, they say, health authorities recommend between 1.5 and 2.3 grams of sodium per day. Yet, increasing evidence suggests that these guidelines may be too low. People with high blood pressure should not exceed 7 grams per day, but if you're healthy, the amount of salt you're currently consuming is likely safe.
Okay. Yeah, and if you guys don't want to breathe in this house, so we have folding chairs for outside if the temperature's
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
It's so good to see
You too, you too. And congratulations on 1 year now, right?
Yeah. And may the Almighty bless you and your family with perfect health now and forever.
Thank you.
Yeah. And may you have everything you need and everything you want always.
Yes, ma'am. A happy Hanukkah to you folks.
And happy Hanukkah to
Be
you.
very careful as you walk there.
Yes, sir.
There are some slippery spots.
And when I see you next, I'm going to give you a belated Hanukkah present.
Oh, you don't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you.
Do your kids drink Coke by any chance?
No, ma'am.
No.
We try to keep Coca-Cola away.
What about these bubbles that have no sugar in them?
I think they could do that.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
So there's some down here. If you don't mind, I'm going to send something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I think these are them. Let me see. Oh, no, that's cherry color. Let's go over there. Be right there, class. Don't go
You
away.
got a bag over here. You need a bag?
There we go. Let me see if I
Need a bag? I get some bags here. Nope.
Oh, I know where they are. They're over here. Excuse me. Dancing around. There we go.
Oh,
Here, lemon. And I think I have a strawberry over here. Okay. Yeah, how many children?
We have 3 that are old enough, though. We got a
Okay.
11-month-old, too.
Whoops. Oh, so we're doing 2
Wanna put
limes
it in,
and a strawberry.
That'll
Put
be
it in
great.
the easy for?
There
Thank
we
you so
go.
much.
They can't believe you go to.
Yeah, I know, at least something. They should celebrate Hanukkah too, you know?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank y'all so much.
May the
welcome.
Almighty
Thank you.
bless y'all.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you
bless
so
y'all.
much.
We'll see you soon, real soon, okay? I
And please
promise.
come, call me and come.
Yes, ma'am. We
Yeah.
will. We've been on a really busy schedule here
Can
lately.
imagine.
Kind of getting some time where we can calm down a little bit. So we'll get by here for sure.
Y'all come with Bibles and markers
All right.
and bring some friends. And I'm going to show you stuff that you never saw in the Bible. In
All
your
right.
own Bible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Thank
You know, thank
God
you.
bless you.
Bye. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption, folks, but man plans and God laughs. What are we going to do with that? Anyway, going on to finish up the class here. It's already 45 minutes. We have 15 minutes left. Let's see what we got here. The Roundup Ready we spoke on. Okay. Okay. Omega 3 is a very, very, very important supplement. Let's share what that's all about. Hey Google, omega 3, good for the body?
On the website webmd.com, they say, omega-3s are nutrients you get from food that help build and maintain a healthy body.
That's all. Wait a minute. Hey Google, the health benefits of omega 3 supplements.
I found a list on the website webmd.com. Findings show omega-3 fatty acids may help to lower blood pressure, reduce triglycerides, slow the development of plaque in the arteries,
Wow.
reduce the chance of abnormal heart rhythm, reduce the likelihood of heart attack and stroke, and finally, lessen the chance of sudden cardiac death in people with heart disease.
So it has a lot of benefits. And one last one, which these are for the brain. Hey Google, the benefits of tyrosine supplements.
On the website webmd.com, they say, tyrosine is in all tissues of the human body and in most of its fluids. It helps the body build proteins in your body and produce enzymes, thyroid hormones, and the skin pigment melanin. It also helps the body produce neurotransmitters that help nerve cells communicate.
Wow.
I also found an answer to this question. What is special about tyrosine? Do you want to hear it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Oh, no. All right. Yeah. What are we going to do with that? Anyway, I hope you learned something from today's class. I want to pray that Hashem will keep everybody healthy and happy, and that you'll have everything you need and everything you want always. And we're here to help. We have Torah classes during the week. Tomorrow we'll have a Torah class. New York time will be 6:30. My husband comes in on Zoom and the conference center. They'll be teaching the Gemara, and then beginners classes on Gemara. And then I will come in an hour later with YouTube Live as well. So that'll be New York 7:30. And Tuesday night we have at 8:30 New York time, Parsha and Haftorah. Wednesday, 6:30 New York time, my husband's class Gemara again. And 7:30 New York time, my class. And Thursday night we have Halacha. Same 8:30 like Tuesday. Sundays, we give a class New York time and noon, 12 noon, which there was one this morning. If you miss any of the classes, everything that is done on YouTube Live is recorded and can be looked up on the channel. You go into YouTube and you print in Yiska Levinson with a space between the Yiska and the Levinson in the search within YouTube, and the videos will come up. We started dating them so you'll know which one is which. Anyway, thank you for coming in tonight. Hope you enjoyed the class. If there would be any questions, comments, or good sayings, this would be a good time to do it. Know that at any time when I'm giving class, you're more than welcome to interrupt me or stop me to ask questions. If you're on the YouTube, you can call my cell phone and get it that way. In any case, happy Hanukkah, the last night of Hanukkah as well. So, thanks for coming in. Zai Gabench. Shalom, shalom. And we'll see you again. Well, if you come in tomorrow. If you're only on the health class, so it'll be next Sunday, class number 6. Shalom, shalom. Okay, now we